Today we're gonna be replacing my Honda 2014 Honda Civic rear brakes. So the first thing we're gonna be doing, we're gonna put the 17 wrench right here, and we're gonna be removing this bolt with a 12 millimeter wrench, 17 millimeter, 12 millimeter, same down here. And we have to remove. You see this cable right here? This cable goes to one bolt down here. This one on here. This one needs to be removed because if you don't remove this bolt, this cable, that's a parking brake cable, you will not have enough room to pull this caliper out. It's gonna be tight. Even to put it out, put it back. So it's easier just remove the bolt. Yeah, just get the bolt out. You see, it's already loose. So now we're gonna remove those two. So this wrench goes right here, right there, and then with the 12 millimeter, we're gonna lose this one. Now that I have the bolts out, the one that goes right here, that's where it goes. The one that I put the 17 wrench here and 12 millimeter. So let's get it out. Now we're gonna be pulling the brake caliper. It's gonna be a little tight because it also has a parking brake here. So forgot to mention before starting doing this job, this task, don't forget to release the parking brake. So now we're gonna put it out. That's gonna be a little tight, so I usually start pulling it out and use a screwdriver and just help to lift it side by side a little bit to get it out. Now that I had it out, we're gonna be replacing this spring here, this one with this new one, and this one plate right here, and there's another plate right here. We're gonna be replacing it. We're gonna replace both plates. So to replace those, you have to take the brakes off first to do the job. Next step, you see those pins right here? They're supposed to be to float like this, like this one. You see? I personally like to pull them out. And put some brake lube on it. Clean the old grease out and put some brake lube on it. Same with this bottom one down here. So next step, the piston. You see that little block right there? Just a special tool for this. You're gonna insert it in the piston. Insert it in the piston, and you're gonna thread the piston in. It's kind of hard to do when you're recording at the same time. So you're gonna thread it in to make room for the new brake pads. So this is the tool. I think I bought it in AutoZone. I'm not sure. It's been a while, but I think that's where I bought it. This special tool has different dies, inserts for different types of brake. So see, that's where you put on. I just replaced the plates. This one over here, this one down here, and this spring down here. That's the purpose of these plates and springs. I don't know if you've been in cars where some people forget to put this on, and then when the car you hit a hole or bumps, you can hear the brake pads doing clink 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 clink, and doing making some noises. It's very important to always replace them with new ones because eventually they lose the tension. Most of the new brakes they come with them brand new. Always use as good practice to replace them. I already got put a new pad in the front. The one that has the indicator goes in the back right here. The purpose of this, once the pad get worn all the way to this edge here, you're gonna hear a squeal. It's like a squealing noise. Like that probably could be the indication that your brakes are worn and needs to be replaced. I personally don't like to wait all the way to the end. This is the old one. Have you seen how close it is? So I personally don't like to wait to the end. I personally like to replace them before You know, personally, I know that around 30,000 miles, I can tell they are ready to get replaced. So I don't know, that depends how you drive. If you use a lot of the brakes or like to do speeding, so your pass less, you know, it has a shorter life. So if you are a slow driver and you don't use too much of brakes, your pass will last a long time. In my case, I figured out that my brake pads around 30,000 miles is about time to get replaced. Now that I have both brakes on, the piston compressed, the backing plates replaced, and the spring replaced, and very important, this has to be lube. They cannot be seized. You see, I just remove them, put some lube on it. Now we're gonna very carefully install this in here, and be aware to the spring, don't slide out. I had it on, so now I'm going to use the 17 wrench here, the 17 millimeter wrench, and the 12 millimeter socket to tight this bolt and this one. And after those ones get tight, then I'm going to install the one that I removed for this cable, for the packing brake cable. So it's the same procedure on both sides, and this will be the end. You know, after I put this bolt on, that will be the end of this work. So hope you like this video, and hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share. Don't hit the notification. Have a good day, everybody.